Now, after a gap of almost 4 years, Maruti Suzuki is finally back with the new Ciaz. Now, apart from a few cosmetic additions, the car also brings to the game a new 1.5 litre engine. Now, I'm here in Bengaluru to test drive the new Ciaz and find out what's all new about this car. The headlamp cluster has been completely revamped with a black mesh style front grille and chrome embellishments. It looks much smarter and sportier. The top model also receives LED daytime running lights and projector lens headlamps. There's chrome surrounding the fog lamps at the front and at the rear. The taillight assembly gets LED strips and subtly resembles that of the BMW 3 Series. Looks rather classy. Wheelbase remains the same to still exude the buddy-guddy feeling. Time to take a look at what's on the inside. Okay, so now we're venturing into what is familiar territory for the Ciaz. I mean, you look at the dashboard, the instrument cluster, it looks exactly what it was in the previous variant. What's new is that the steering gets all these new controls. It's a new steering setup, and apart from that, you see the 4 wooden inserts. It kind of very smartly camouflages some of the blemishes that you see because there's a lot of plastic here, but I would say smart designing. The infotainment system is the same as before with the same old problem of viewing angle and a buggy user interface. Another new addition is the 4.2-inch TFT color screen on the instrument cluster. It displays all the necessary information like fuel efficiency, trip info and more. The upholstery looks the same as before with the beige leather finish. Yes, it could get dirty easily. Had enough to look at? Let's get to driving this machine. This is the manual variant which I'm driving. Yesterday it was the automatic, but today it's the 5-speed manual, and it comes with an all-new engine, the 1.5 litre K-series engine, which pumps out 105 VHP as I was saying and 138 Newton meters of torque. The power delivery is quite linear. I mean, you can actually feel when you push down the throttle over the 2000 RPM, maybe 1800, 2000 is decent power. New Ciaz comes with a new semi-hybrid system that Maruti has installed in this car. So what happens when the car stops? It shuts down. I mean, the ignition goes off, and when you press the throttle again, it starts back up. It has adequate power for long highway drives, and the best part is the addition of cruise control. Not many competitors offer this feature in their lower variants, but the Ciaz does. The NVH level 2 is manageable even at higher RPM. Now, one of the aspects that Maruti hasn't changed about the new Ciaz, and one that I like, is the ample amount of space that the rear passengers will get. I mean, I'm 5 feet 10 and look at the legroom that I have. And also in terms of headroom, you're pretty happy. So this space on the rear can easily accommodate 3 people. Hey, I'm happy. The 510-litre boot space is more than adequate, and this car comes equipped with standard safety features like dual airbags, ABS, seatbelt warning and reverse parking sensors. The speed alert system is a bit of a bother as it produces an incessant beeping sound over the 120 km/h mark. Of the two, I felt that the manual had more punch. But for people who just want to sit back and feather the throttle, the automatic variant will do just fine. So it's finally time to say goodbye to Bangalore and also the new Ciaz. I mean, I like the freshness that this car brings to the Indian market, and yes, it looks good, and I don't think nobody would now call it a Babu's car. The corporates are going to love it. It looks much more smarter, more elegant, and the way Suzuki have priced this, I mean, the top variant comes in at 10.97 lakh, and this means stiff competition for the likes of the Toyota Yaris and the Hyundai Verna, and also the big competitor, the Honda City.